And if you don't want to wear that hideous llama sweater that he had on.
It's cute though. It's like so hideous, it's cute.
It's cute. It's so ugly, it looks good. No, well, let's talk about what you should be wearing down there tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely want to wear a sweater. Maybe not an ugly sweater like that, but
or maybe so. Whatever hits you. But I feel like you're going to cover that up anyway.
Absolutely. I mean, you're going to need to bundle up. It's going to be in the 40s to start for the parade. I've included a few of our holiday icons here. Oh, I know it. Winds are going to be out of the north, y'all. And this is because we have a cold front moving through tonight. So it's going to be breezy tomorrow. Winds out of the north at 10 to 20, making it feel just a little cooler than the actual temperature. So again, in downtown Dallas, the specific forecast around 9, 45 degrees, 47 degrees at 10. 50 degrees around 11, 51 degrees around noon. It's going to be slow to warm tomorrow, and it's because of the cloud cover early on and because of that north wind. For the rest of the weekend today, once that cloud cover clears, temperatures are going to climb into the upper 60s, low 70s. Tomorrow, high temperature only of 55 degrees. Sunday, high temperature of 58 degrees. But this time around with a little more cloud cover, winds out of the south, helping usher in some moisture that will eventually turn into the form of some showers, all thanks to a disturbance coming through. This is a look over Fort Worth. We can see that cloud cover just kind of moving across the area, temperature of 55 degrees. Fair Park, 54 degrees. We're looking towards downtown, and you can see some of the lowering of that cloud, and it's making it a little difficult to see at least the tops of the buildings. Visibility was an issue this morning, not so much anymore now that we're approaching midday. We're seeing clearing across our western counties. That is where we're going to find our warmer temperatures today. If the cloud cover does not clear along the I-35 corridor, we will stay in the mid 60s. But our eastern counties, where we did see a few showers this morning, now looking at some drying conditions, but still cloudy, and that's going to keep temperatures in the upper 50s and the low 60s. Again, mid to upper 60s along the I-35 corridor. I think that Dallas-Fort Worth could still make it into the low 70s for our western counties, all thanks to, again, just some cloud cover clearing. We have that front tonight. It's going to drop our temperatures for the weekend. 55 degrees on Saturday, 58 on Sunday. Temperatures then warming back up into the 70s for early next week. Here's a look across the country because the front that's coming through tonight, it's causing some issues. Across the Central Plains, we're looking at really windy conditions, wind advisories in place as a result. Meanwhile, winter weather advisories across the Rockies and portions of our far northern lower 48. We're talking Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota, dealing with wind chill warnings. We have that front that's on its way south. Meanwhile, ahead of that, we have that consistent south wind bringing in some of that moisture. That's the reason why it feels a little humid out. This afternoon, we're looking at some clearing, at least across the I-35 corridor near the Red River counties, though. Not looking like too much luck with clearing this afternoon. Expected to be kind of cloudy. And once that front comes through, I'm expecting it after midnight tonight, closer to 1, 2 in the morning for the Metroplex. It is going to bring in some pretty windy weather. So just be prepared for that. You may get woken up, but I'm not expecting any rain. Tomorrow morning, a mix of sunshine and cloud cover, and we keep that across North Texas all day Saturday. It stays cloudy on Sunday, but Sunday also brings us a slightly better potential for rain, mainly along our Red River counties. I'm not looking at a lot of accumulation. In fact, rain chances at least every day next week. In accumulation, we could pick up anywhere between 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain. So really an unsettled pattern next week, but not one day looks to be a complete washout. Temperatures still doing the up and down next week with 70s to start the week, 50s middle part of the week. We'll be back.